Hello everyone! Long time no post, but I got a new camera, which you're seeing me on right now, and so I don't have to give you crappy potato videos anymore on my cell phone. So I thought I would jump back into reviewing. What I have for you today is a hot take regarding Electric Dreams, the new sci-fi anthology show based on Philip K. Dick's short stories. This will be a spoiler-free review, but like and subscribe to see my upcoming videos that will delve more deeply into each episode. And Trixie says hi. Sci-fi anthologies are one of my favorite kinds of TV shows. Starting back from the 90s, the TV show Outer Limits, which is a remake of a 60s show, also kind of including Are You Afraid of the Dark, the Nickelodeon horror anthology show, as well. Really loved both of those. Electric Dreams fits very nicely into this genre. It has great guest stars and directors, and the concepts of the episodes themselves are also very strong. Each episode builds its world around a concept or two and takes off running. There is not a ton of exposition for most episodes. You're basically just thrown right into the action and expected to keep up, which I found is fairly common and standard for a mostly UK-based production. Okay, so before we really go into stuff, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. This show is coming off the heels of Black Mirror Season 4, and it's airing on the lesser of the two streaming networks, Amazon Prime, so not quite as big as Netflix, but still pretty decent sized audience. It's likely an attempt to cash in on the success of Black Mirror, and it partially succeeds. The technology is very cool for the most part. The colors and the production design are top notch. The opening credits are a bit try-hard, and I don't really think they fit the tone of the various episodes very well. So to give a comparison, in the 90s, Outer Limits, the opening credits had the narration talking about controlling the horizontal and the vertical and all that you see and hear. The imagery is foreign and a bit spooky, but also somewhat hopeful. This translates to the episodes well, where the foreignness and spookiness in each episode is there, but occasionally a happy ending does poke out. Electric Dreams, on basically the same hand here because the credits are very reminiscent. It is a very similar opening in terms of visuals, though there isn't any narration. It's very foreign and a tiny bit spooky, but very hopeful, with rainbow colors and really cool looking tech. However, the episodes do not bear this out. I won't go into specifics, but each episode kind of ended on a downer for the most part. There were a couple of rays of sunshine here and there, but nothing like what the opening credits would have you believe. The episodes themselves are decent. Each one has a realized world, and things usually make sense. As I said before, the tech is really cool, particularly in the episode Safe and Sound, which a more advanced tablet is used for everything from identification to schoolwork, and all using hand commands. They do all this thing, that you kind of expect with a sci-fi style show. The episode Artifact, there's a nearly sentient robot AI, has a very sleek and neat design that fits in well with the episode as well. But, and there's always a but, something felt off about this series, as I've been kind of less than subtle about. It partially has to do with what I was discussing before, with the tonal difference between the opening and the episodes themselves, but it's more than that. Each episode, excepting a couple of them, felt much longer than their 55 minutes. They were a slog to get through, and I could really only watch one episode a day. To contrast, I was able to binge the entirety of Black Mirror in about 9 hours. I'm not 100% sure what to attribute this to, but I do believe it is at least partially attributable to the dour feeling in just about everyone had to the technology. Everything is terrible, or why do we even need this bit of tech? It was something that you practically heard verbatim from several of the characters. And here says Roxy says hi. By the way, Roxy. Honestly, 95% of the characters sound like your grandpa reacting to the latest Apple Watch or whatever. Not my grandpa. He was a technophile, loved all of it. Even had a PC in the early 80s. But anyways, did I love this show? As much as I wanted to, I did not. But there are definitely things to like and enjoy about this show, despite its shortcomings. Would I watch another season? In a heartbeat. Because, like I said before, love sci-fi anthologies. And lastly, who do I recommend watch? Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams. If you love sci-fi anthologies, you will like the show. If you like stories a bit more happy, for lack of a better term, you might want to skip this one. In the coming days, I'm going to do a deep dive into each episode, so keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, like and subscribe to see more Melissa reviews and possibly other things as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.